Boa noite, pessoal. Salve. Boa noite. Oi, Raizila. Teu nome é Kemble, né? É Kemble. Teve lá no Instagram. Boa noite. Boa noite, Raizila, e boa noite a todos. Raizila Kemble. Valeu, Alisson. Eu acho que é erro isso aí. Tudo bem, minha caixa. É isso. Vou jogar um jogo de terror hoje. Alan Wake. É isso. Só um segundo. É isso.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. There are places in our world where fiction and dreams can come true, powered by the dark energies leaking from beyond. These places are a battlefield in a war between the powers of light and darkness.
E aí, galera, a gente acabou o jogo de terror. Não reconheceu o controle. Oi, ô é. Beleza? É isso. É isso. Tá tudo bem, Regina. E tu, tá bem? Pô, o controle não quer reconhecer aqui. Graças a Deus, minha querida. Você tá bem, tá tudo bem.
I'm gonna tell you a
Que
secret.
droga.
There are places in our world where fiction and dreams can come true, powered by the dark energies leaking from beyond. These places are a battlefield in a
É isso. Boa noite, Claudemir. Deixa eu ver ele no negócio do controle aqui. Agora. Ready, isso.
Emma, I'm coming! This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Ah, desgraçado. Corra, boa noite, código Lipo.
Coming!
Something bad was gonna happen to me.
Vem.
This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Porra!
Emma, I'm coming!
I knew something bad was gonna happen.
This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
É isso que vocês querem? Torcão. É? Pau, moleque, pau.
Just keep your head down!
Porcaria, velho.
Emma, I'm coming!
I knew something bad was gonna happen to me.
This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Ah. Vou conseguir, já passei daqui uma vez.
Just keep your head down!
Desgraça.
Emma,
Boa noite,
I'm
Ricardo.
coming!
I knew something bad was gonna happen to me.
This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Morri. Porra.
Emma, I'm coming!
I knew something bad was gonna happen to me.
Só vem.
Bad thing! Nothing!
Só vem. Cara.
keep your head down!
Porcaria.
Emma! I'm coming!
I knew something bad was gonna happen.
This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Droga. Merda.
How many more of these guys are there?
Just keep your head down!
Caramba, o que eu fiz? Estamos de pegar os caras, velho.
Coming!
I knew something bad was gonna happen to me.
This is not... Nothing! Emma! I'm coming!
I knew something bad was gonna happen to me.
This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Merda. Cara, é a segunda vez que eu posso nesse lugar.
Coming! This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Cara, vem por trás que eu nem vi.
Coming!
Something bad was gonna happen to me.
This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Não, não, já era.
Emma! I'm coming!
I knew something bad was gonna happen.
This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Boa noite, caminhado.
How many more of these guys are there?
Just keep your head down!
É? Acabou, velho.
It's safe now.
Oi, Joana. Tudo bem?
I got a really bad
Que
feeling
bom.
about all of this.
I'm gonna need those keys to the diner now. There's a motel key there that I have to get.
Oh, hey, you don't have to do that. I have the motel master key. I work for the same company, you know. What's at the motel?
Well, there's a dead guy. He's got something I need to get into the Mount Redtooth Observatory.
God, that's awful. Hey, you wanted to know about the guy who looked like you, didn't you?
The last time you said he had a
yes, yeah.
party, but you didn't go.
No, that's not true. I did go. It was really great at first, and then I didn't see it myself, but I hear he turned nasty. He hurt a bunch of guys pretty bad, and there was this girl, she died. But I didn't hear about that until afterwards. I thought that he was so charming.
And then he went to the diner.
That's right. I wasn't involved with that at all. I don't know what happened.
Fine. I need to check out these motel rooms. In the meantime, you stay here, okay? I'm serious. Keep the lights on and stay here.
Yeah, okay, you got it. I sure hope you're right about this.
Sei por que voltou pra cá de novo. Você teve alguma coisa errada.
No! This wasn't supposed to happen again! No!
De novo.
The memory of her own fate haunts Emma Sloan and fills her with dread. This time, she does as she's told. It's not enough to save her.
Nada aqui.
Alice and Barry, my wife and my best friend, are easily the two most important people in my life. And they've never really gotten along with each other. I suppose both of them resent the other's intrusions into what they considered their domain. After I was gone, they maintained an uneasy truce. My book stayed in print, still selling, the licensing machine churned away. She was my wife and controlled the intellectual property. He was my agent and took care of the business. I wish they found more common ground than that.
Que jogando a vodka. Que esse jogo não dá ninguém, viu? 5 pessoas na live. Parece que já acontece isso. De novo isso.
It's said that nobody knows what the future might bring, but for this man, it's no longer entirely true. A weaker man might simply give up, but the champion of light is an expert on destiny. Sometimes the puppet and puppeteer can be one
Jogo
and the same.
meio decente, sei lá. Não é um jogo incrível, mas também não é um jogo real.
Mount Redtooth, its top littered with man-made eyes that stare into the endless depths of space. Tonight, the champion of light will depend on them to pick out a message from the ether.
De novo isso.
As history repeats itself, the man remembers the patterns. He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
I better find Dr. Meadows' car. That's where the camera should be.
Salve Alberto. Tem mapa aqui não. Tem mapa aqui. Ah, só tem aqui. Valeu! É.
Oh, praise be. You guys are coming through for me. A pretty little light just started blinking on my board here, and that means there's a caller out there. You know, when the hours stretch into eternity like this, when it feels like I'm stuck in a rut and just reliving the same endless night over and over again, I feel genuinely touched by someone actually reaching out to me, breaking the monotony. I just want you to know that it really matters to me. Caller, you're on the air.
¿Qué sé que de uno?
Did you know that this is my dream job? True fact.
Hay que se quede uno. ¿Cuál es vuelto?
When Dr. Rachel Meadows got the call from Michael, telling her to hurry to the observatory, she didn't waste any time. It had been a nice party. She'd had a good time, but her social life would always play second fiddle to the mysteries of space. Michael never showed up, of course. He pulled over at the wrong rest stop. She never even thought about him at the time. The phenomenon in the sky above her was too fascinating.
¿Cuál es Israel? Hola. Conciliatoria.
As a storyteller, my first real love was crime. And it was in that genre that I finished my first novel, starring the perpetually miserable Alex Casey, whose entire life was a wound that never healed. The books sold as fast as they hit the shelves. I wrote 5 more Alex Casey books, and they all were bestsellers. I became rich. I became famous. Success brought pressure, and I didn't handle it very well.
Y stop. Não tem problema. Só a presença de vocês já faz a diferença, mano. Salve, Gustavo. Caiu no meu cidade de regional. Mas isso. Mas é digital.
I've seen the enemy, and it's me. I've faced dark horrors before, things that live in the unimaginable pressures of the world beyond our own. Sometimes they masquerade as humans. That's what ultimately lurks inside Mr. He's every mean-spirited tabloid story about me, an evil caricature, a creature formed in that vague territory of misconceptions, half-truths, and the dark imagination of people who heard a story about me. An urban legend made flesh, a serial killer, my dark half, brought to life by the power of Cauldron Lake.
Ya jangan nyari. Gostou de fazer um papel desse? Já está incomodando isso.
There are places where our world is worn thin, and another reality brushes against ours. One such site is Cauldron Lake near Bright Falls, Washington. But there are others. That other reality is dark, vast, and malleable, always in flux. In its depths dwell vast forces and alien energies. They're dangerous. But in one of these places, if you know how, you can channel the power of that place and use it to shape reality.
Tem até alienígena. Fala, Vitor. Meu jovem. Agora estou falando de alienígena. Vamos ver se esse rifle é melhor. Agora tem que resolver. Eu vou jogar esse jogo um pouquinho. Depois vou jogar outra coisa aqui. Fazer uma melhorada na live.
The darkness rose from the depths of Cauldron Lake and took Alice. It needed words. It needed me to write its way into our world. She was leverage, a hostage. I complied, but with a twist. I put in a loophole that gave me a chance to fight back. I was hunted by shadowy enemies, but I faced the darkness. I fought it with light. I drove it back. I saved Alice, but it came with a cost. I was trapped in the dark place below Cauldron Lake.
Boa noite, Lucas. Onde é que você tá, meu brother? A gente tem que saber, né? Tem que saber se os nossos amigões estão bem. Eu sempre gosto de saber se vocês estão bem. Ah, já vê isso. Vai, aparece. Tá. Fracassados. Obrigado, cara. Boa noite, Eric. Boa noite, meu amigo. Tá bem? Quem assiste, eu agradeço também. Eu agradeço a todos vocês também. Abraço pra Ítalo, filho do Eric. vai ser um jogador. Quem também vai ser um jogador de videogame. Eu ia trazer jogo de terror, mas isso aqui tá agradando não. A galera. Vem a luz.
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time,
Vem de volta.
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels
A
very
live tá
strange.
boa não.
It seems like this is all
A
happening.
galera tá gostando de
I have
jogo
the
não.
replacement part for your telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's get it installed.
Vou dar, mas tem pouca gente. Eu não vou dar um bom nessa live. Tocar pro GTA. Mas dentro vai ser gente. Não sei dizer não. Mas já estou bem adiantado.
I think we can give this a go. Although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very strange to me.
que esses caras. Love Street. Eu peguei isso aqui pra voltar lá.
Stories come naturally to us. We can't help it. There are many different worlds, many competing realities within our heads, fueled by books, television, even barely remembered childhood tales. There's an endless supply of fictional concepts more familiar to us than anything or anyone real. We have a far greater connection to the fictional characters we know and love than the random people we pass on the street. Our destinies and inspirations are shaped by lies, myths, and fables.
Boa noite. Voltando. Vamos pro GTA. É melhor. O Red Edge. É, galera, vou iniciar a live. Vai vir uma galera pra cá. Rapidinho. Vai. Vou dar reiniciada na live.